Hey, you're not riding with the werehog. I just want to make this video while I'm eating the pizza, you know. Um, but yeah, I just want to be more consistent. That's why I made this video in the first place, man. I had to take care of a lot of stuff, so that's why I haven't been uploading and I couldn't finish Sonic 1 like I wanted to the first time around. So I might have to end up streaming it, you know what I mean? Then that's how I'm gonna do my content or do my vids or my showcases of my gameplay or whatever the case may be. It's just by screaming everything and all of that. uh, so yeah, regarding everything when it comes to Sonic, when it comes to this series, yeah, I want to cover it, you know what I mean? Because I got a lot to say, I got a lot of thoughts and stuff like that, just to share my experience and share my opinion. I'm not here to bash or talk down on anyone of what they think, nothing like that. Like I want to interact. I want to go back and not back and forth, but I want to converse back and forth. If that makes sense, you know what I mean, in terms of like everyone's perspective, right? Because everyone got different perspectives, and we all love the same series, right? Which is Sonic, But I am eating right now, so just decided to make this quick video because I've been you know been having to take a lot of stuff, so I couldn't be consistent like I want. But I want to be more consistent in terms of streaming the content. But I may want to start screaming though. Just going to finish Sonic 1 in its entirety. But I may want to do it differently though this time though. I'm thinking about doing it with um the original CRT look, you know, because I don't think a lot of people cover that when it comes to old games, but especially like when it comes to my favorite series also, which is Sonic. I want to cover those classic Sonic games, with the original CRT look that they was intended to look on, So I want to cover that, Um, now I don't know how accurate it'll be, but I just want to cover it just to make sure. Um, I want to cover it with the CRT shader just to make sure that I want the original look of how the games I guess close to how they looked when you was playing it, when people was playing the classic Sonic games on a real Sega Genesis, on a real CRT TV back in the 90s, right? So that's what I want to do, you know. Um, so that's how I want to cover these classic games. Everything else in the series, I try to get around to it, you know. That makes sense, but you know, But I already explained my reason as to why I love Sonic in the first place in an earlier vid. But understand that if I'm an up and coming channel, I have to may have to say some things more than one time, because there may be new people, or it could be any new people that may be watching anything like that. But I fell in love with this series when I was 10 years old in the fifth grade, man. When I found out about Ultimate Flash Sonic playing it on those school computers, man, you know, and that's how I found out about the series. Every other kid played Ultimate Flash Sonic, but they didn't get into Sonic. It got me into Sonic, because shortly after that, I found out about the classic games and emulating them on Kega Fusion. And, I'm pretty sure like some people may know about that old, Sega Genesis emulator. That's how I played all the classic Sonic games back then on those school computers in the fifth grade at school at the time. Like I got so obsessed with Sonic that I started playing them in class during the fifth grade, emulating Sonic 1, Sonic 2, Sonic 3, and Knuckles on my fifth grade class computer back then, and even the libraries from what I remember, man. So that's how I used to be for real. Like, no lie, But I think I wanna finish Sonic 1 though. That's first and foremost, you know. Um that's first and foremost. I wanna finish Sonic 1. Um and after that, I just go from there. I think I want to do, like I said, if I stream the classic games, I want to do them in chronological order. You know, just do it like that, basically. You know what I mean? And you know, just stream those in that manner. If it comes down to finishing the games, actually, because I couldn't do that like I wanted to at first. I had some personal things that came up and all that I had to deal with. So but you know and the reason I wanted to keep it mysterious at first, but I might as well just say it. But the reason I call myself riding with the werehog, because I love to ride with the werehog, because I like the werehog from Sonic Unleashed. Well, I know actually the werehog from Sonic Unleashed is goated. That's the main thing I will say. A lot of people don't like the werehog, and I understand why. And, I don't want to get into that right now, but at the end of the day, I like the Werehog. So, and it's not my favorite Sonic game either. Unleash is not my favorite Sonic game, but you know, I really like the Werehog in Sonic Unleashed. Like, I really like the Werehog like a whole lot. I really, really like it. It's goated. The stages are goated. I like the layout of the stages. Yes, I know some people complain that they're long and stuff like that, but that doesn't bother me. Even with the combat, it don't bother me. You know, um, and the same thing even goes for Sonic Frontiers to a certain extent. Even though the Werehog combat is way better in my opinion than Frontiers combat, and stuff like that. But that's a whole nother discussion for if I cover, like, if I get to Unleash and I talk about that game and in itself, you know. Um, but you know, I guess I can give my thoughts though on the series as I'm playing the games and everything like that. And just say what I gotta say. I'm not the type to just say too much if I don't gotta say too much. But I'm open to interact. At any time. If I get any comments or anything like that. You know, but that's all I want to say. Recording this on a certain night. So I will say that. But I think that's all I gotta say. If anyone that ever finds out the content, finds out about it, feel free to comment, like, and subscribe if you want to do that. If you like the content down the line, I'm gonna try to be more consistent. You know what I mean? So, don't I want to be consistent first and foremost before like I ever like want to, um, you know, actually, I take that back. Actually, like if I do be consistent, feel free to comment, like, and subscribe. Cause I don't want to be like inconsistent and have what I'm saying. Like that's not a good, it's not a good following that a person would want to gain, right? And like I'm pretty sure if you watch someone, you want them to be consistent in what they do. So I'm not promising that I can be consistent, but I damn sure want to be, cause I got a lot of things to say when it comes to, Sonic, and when it comes to the blue character that everyone, well, at least some people love, some people hate, and in between. Um, but until next time though, until next time, whenever I should be able soon to really try to start being consistent. Um, to next time though, you've been writing and we ride. I love to say that outro, so I think I'm gonna use that. So we're right.